This impasse with the state of Michigan and the parents or the mothers, the women that are working to look after kids after school, having them as lawbreakers, this is ridiculous. Now, we have Oprah, who, a successful lady, and she likes education. And we have the Secretary of State, Clinton, Hillary Clinton. She wrote the book that it takes a community to raise a child. Maybe she should also get and pressure Michigan to stop this stupid stuff. Why don't they say, well, okay, we're going to give these parents some little crash course on whatever. But what do you need? You have kids. Kids come home from school, you're there to watch over them playing. What skills you need other than being just a good parent? Just how you dealing with your kids. You're not charging no money for it, or even if you're getting paid. Look, isn't it better for kids to come from school and have some responsible older person to be looking over them than they come and nobody's there? They go on experimenting stuff, they go on into criminal activity, they're causing problems on the road. What would if this parent would say, okay, y'all work, I'm going to look at the kids. They come home, get them something to eat, ensure to do the homework. The parents come from work to take them to go home. Don't we want parents and communities to work together to help each other out? Okay, perhaps we should have some trained people to do it. Well, can everybody afford that? And is it practical? Are they trying to create jobs? In other words, well, if somebody wants their cousin or their grandmother or whatever to look after the kids, shouldn't it be their decision? And as long as they're not breaking the laws as it relates to creating a health hazard, abusing the kids, hurting them, whatever. I don't understand the whole situation here. But what I've discovered is this. I look at nations that disappeared, and it seems as if it comes to a place where they only encourage activities that will put the nation at risk. We had Greece with the classical education, and the kids were out of control, and they want to do be own way, and they want to have no discipline in school, and they just went away. Is it that we really want to be around for the long haul, or we just want to disappear? And the Department of Children and Families and various other government institutions, I'm wondering, why are they coming up with things that will hurt the nation? For example, the majority of people in this country seem to be working with the policy that the government and the Department of Children and Family and these other social services require. But look the kind of kids we have in. They don't want to study, they're out of control, they're rude, they're killing parents. But this is what the strategy that they want. No spanking, no none of this. If you try to do something different that will have a different outcome, they don't want it. And I know what's the problem here. They're evil. Evil now is become as good. People are describing things as wicked. That is wicked. Wicked is evil, and it might be pleasant to trap you like honey, but then when you get in there, you're stung all over your body with some snakes hiding in the bush. You just can't be evil and expect to have things going to work. So perhaps we need to some way somehow have not only a stimulus package, but we also need a revival of moral values in which people are going to just leave evil alone and stick with the positive and the good and the righteous. This is the only way we're going to have a difference, because people want different things that will not work for them in the long run. I don't want to get into all that, because folks are right now so strange that if you deal with something that they like and all it's going to destroy them, they're going to hate you and they're going to hurt you. But some way, somehow, we need to come to the place where we're going to make good choices. Choices that not only fascinate our senses and it's exciting, but look down the road what it's going to do. And these parents in Michigan are on track. They're doing the right thing. I think Hillary Clinton needs to come and let them know, you read my book, it needs the people in the community to raise one child. Every block, somebody looking out for that child. So there's not going to be anybody who's going to run away with them. They're not going to be raped. They're not going to be using drugs. They're not going to get into premature romance or whatever, because they know that person on the road is a parent and they'll be watching them. And this is what we need to do. We need a parent down the road that you don't even know, your kid doing something wrong, you should be able to spank the butt and talk to them and say, listen, I know your parents didn't train you like this. I know your parents won't be proud if they know that you're doing this. I'm not going to tell them, but you got to promise me right now you're going to stop that. You need to go straight, and I'm watching you. Genuinely, not that you're trying to make them feel that you're interested in them and then you abuse them when they're not looking. We need that. We need people to come out again and help the kids, and we need kids to respect older folks, listen to them, follow the instructions. They've gone through that, they've been there, they've done that, and they know either that it's going to hurt you from personal experience or from just looking at others. And when they tell you don't go there, if you go there, you're going to end up looking for self-destruction. So Michigan, you need to get real and understand that you're wrong, and help these parents to help themselves so that these kids could be well directed and controlled and end up not being a problem as juvenile delinquents and criminals down the road.